the more and more we start recognizing what we have and we build this maturity where alag dikhta hai, the way you live your life and the way your peers are living their life, you look separate from the rest. There are three directions in which your mind goes. And two of these three directions it should not take. And we need to be conscious of that. One, it goes into guilt. I have, others don't have. I am rich, others are not rich. I am getting good education, others are not getting good education. I have such blessed parents, but others don't have that parents. It goes into guilt. When I start feeling guilty about what I have, actually I'm thinking I'm guilty about others don't have, but which is equal to I'm feeling guilty about what I have. You're not getting your magnet right. You start repelling what you have over a period of time. In fact, whatever you're feeling guilty for having, you begin to lose it. I've seen a lot of people who have jeopardized a blessed life by becoming guilty for living such a blessed life. They look around at the deprivation in the world and start feeling guilty. And all that's going to do is bring deprivation into your life too. Useless direction. There's a second direction the mind goes. It goes into arrogance. It goes into feeling holier than the rest. It feels it's one above the rest. It feels there's something special about you which others are not. You feel snobbish. In fact, you isolate yourself from the world. You feel I am right and the world is wrong. You feel I am matured and the world is immature. You feel I am gifted and the world is not. You feel you have an understanding of life and the world is ignorant. There's a very arrogant outlook. Sometimes even towards our immediate loved ones. And that's another useless direction to take because you isolate yourself. When you get egoistic, when you get arrogant, you start stinking. You actually start stinking. You get closed into the space of such people instead of feeling the aura. Instead of feeling enigmatic, you feel repulsive from these people. And progressively, you'll feel like a loner. You beg for Sangam and you don't get Sangam. There's a third direction. That you feel responsible. What this child is doing. A blessing that you cherish so much. That I get to study in one of the best universities in the country. And not everybody is privileged. So utilizes all her free time to teach people who cannot afford such universities. You feel responsible. I may not transform every friend of mine to have the maturity to be eternally happy, but I can create happy moments for them. I may not be able to transform everybody free from wrong direction, but at least one person in one aspect, if I can shift him into the right direction, I've done my... You operate out of a sense of responsibility. That I am higher in anything, in prosperity, in maturity, in education, in age, that I am higher. As an infinitheist, I have done 12 HTBs and I am coming to the 13th HTB. That I have more experience than anybody else. In any aspect of life, that you feel higher should make you responsible. Not arrogant, not guilty. And that's a very resourceful state from which you operate. Very, very resourceful state from which you operate. So always ensure that what you have makes you responsible, not arrogant, not guilty. Very resourceful state from which you operate in life by feeling responsible.